everyone, welcome to part 2. So today we are going to talk a little bit about the bridesmaid experience from Shu Ting's point of view. Ooh. So actually one of my friends, he told me after the wedding, he said that our wedding was one of the most memorable ones because of, I think it felt very I don't know what was the exact word he used, but like very sweet because a lot of our friends put in effort to make the day special. And I think I was really also very touched by the amount of effort that I think my bridal party put into it, whether it was like you, my bridesmaids, my MCs, but everybody like really wanted to make the day special. And so it was really very nice. But okay, so just to hear from a bridesmaid point of view, I just recently became a bridesmaid after I got married, but I hardly did anything lah.
Okay.
Because my friend's wedding was very was really the simple type of wedding.
Okay.
So I had nothing to do. It wasn't like my wedding where I was really making everybody do something.
Okay, like to start off, right? Because this is like my first really bridal experience, right? Wow. It was quite tiring, I would say.
It?
Yeah, because there was a lot of things like, because you are like very occupied with, all the like makeup and like whatever, right? Then so we are there to help with the rest of the things. So yeah, it can be quite tiring, to not only look after you, like look after your guests as well, make sure everything like just flow and like all the timings. Yeah, so it's really not easy.
We also had the bachelorette party.
Yeah.
And then we had like some meetup. I think it wasn't a lot. It was like maybe 2 meetup before the wedding. Then we had like we had a tasting dinner.
Yes.
Then we had like the actual day. So that was like then the other bridesmaids, because you weren't around, the other bridesmaids they came to my house and filmed a video also. Yeah, so I think really did a lot of work. And also because just for context, you also doubled up as my MC.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the very first time what I did was, I went for bride fitting, like the dress fitting with you, right? Yeah, that was really not easy because like we got to like help you with the dresses, like when Lee got to go in to help you, like some of it. Yeah.
I always thought that being a bridesmaid would be very fun, but I never thought about like how tiring it is because I don't know, I just never been one before, so I guess I didn't know. But when I first asked you that time, were you like, do you expect to be tired?
No.
Did you expect that there was a lot of things for you to do?
Yes, that one I know because you got to just fill in whatever you because you are so occupied, right? So your bridesmaid will be there, or like the groomsman will be there to help with the rest of the things. Yeah, so I know you'll be tired, but then wow, it's like a full day event, like we woke up at like 7 a.m. We reach our place at like 7:30. Then we start to like me and other bridesmaids, we start to prepare, right? Then we got to like steam our dress. then I mean time passed so quickly, we were like, wow, oh shucks, like it's already like what. Yeah, time really passed so quickly because we were like traveling a lot from your place. Then after that we traveled to like Samuel's place. Then after that, in between, we came back, we ate, we got to eat. Yeah, then like very fast later, we need to like rush off to like Sentosa, and it's quite far, right? Sentosa. So then when we reach there, we can't even like catch our breath because we got to start the photo shoot. We got to start the photo shoot. Then so I can just imagine it's gonna be like it will be more. It was more tiring for you guys lah. So we didn't complain because like you all are like the main 主角.
I was not feeling tired because I was too excited. The adrenaline was running high. I think my bridesmaids generally all were very, very aware of everything going on.
Yeah, because
all the time, like there are some people. It's not oblivious. Not oblivious, but sometimes you just don't really know. Like I don't know, just all my bridesmaids were just very sharp on that. They were like, okay, actually we need this. Where is this? Where is that? Where is this? They're very on the ball. Everything also like they're making sure it's going okay. Everything they're checking. So it for us, for me actually, I didn't have any problems with my bridesmaids. I think some people they have some issues with their bridesmaids, especially once your bridal party gets very big.
True.
So I think for you it was a bit different because I have 4 and 3 of them know each other.
Yep.
So two of them like best friends.
Yep.
So we were like 3 of us. Then the other one, we are from same school. So it was only you who didn't know anybody. Was it very difficult for you?
No, I guess it
Do you
was
find
okay.
it awkward?
No, I don't because like I guess all your other bridesmaids were so chill and they're so like nice to like, you know, hang out with. I guess it's okay. Then I guess also because before the wedding, right, you know, I thought I would feel like I can't like, you know, integrate in or anything. But I guess like the meetups that we had before the wedding, the discussion, then we even went PS Cafe, right? Like before that. So that was the first time I saw all the other bridesmaids. So yeah, I thought like I could. Yeah, it wasn't awkward.
I think it's kind of important to not have to make it not awkward. So okay, I just say like how I chose my bridesmaids.
Okay.
Obviously, my bridesmaids are my very, very good friends lah. Of all of them, actually, I know you the
For
shortest time.
yeah.
So the other 3 of them, I've known them for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know them for more than 10 years. So we quite solid. They quite know my pattern, all that kind of things.
Oh, that was also why I think the wedding will flow so well because like your bridesmaid already know you so well, right? They you know they 从小 know you until like you grow up, right? So
I guess so.
They know your pattern. They know like roughly know what you want.
I think
already.
there's really that genuine like really feel a bit like sisters really at that point. Not saying that I don't feel it for you. It's just I think it was very interesting because for us, I think we're a special case. I really find that we can click very well, which is very strange because we were just talking about this about being colleagues. So actually, both of us we know each other from working in the IC. And we only worked together for super short time.
Few months,
6 months.
No, 6 months, yeah.
Yeah, which is actually very short one.
It is.
Actually, most people, right, you work with them for like 6 months, you never see them again.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, but we just like don't know, we just vibe very well. So I really feel like how I pick my bridesmaids is I wanted to have people that I really am very close with, can vibe. But another thing that I did kind of keep in mind is that they need to be responsive and responsive and can click with other people.
Yep.
So,
okay. Well, glad I
I did have people I thought of, but
okay.
maybe I felt like they couldn't vibe as well
With your other bridesmaid?
Yeah. Yeah, and so I mean I kept it in mind that all my bridesmaids I choose people who are very sociable, very friendly lah. Yeah. Otherwise, I didn't want to have a problem where somebody feel left out or very, you know, like very out of place, that kind of thing. And I think that is very
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's kind of cruel.
Yeah,
I find it's kind of cruel. Like if you know that you have certain friends who don't particularly like to mix, then you go and like put them in. So actually, right, originally I had another bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Who got kicked out my wedding. I totally didn't come, and it was actually we are no longer friends.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting process. But like for you, like if you choose bridesmaid, what would be like your criteria?
Definitely people who knows me, because they will know like you know, they can help me. I need someone who can like help me on my big day, right? Especially
I think
like
it's who think of your interests.
Yeah. Then they will really know your pattern already. They know like if you really need something, they really, you know, they will at the back of the, you know, they will really go and settle it for you. You don't have to worry much also. Yeah, so I guess someone who can really help you.
How many do you think you will have though?
Wow, I don't know, man. I've never thought of this.
Really?
But maybe less than 10.
That's a lot. You mean really? 10 on both sides or 10 on your side?
10 on my side. Well, I don't know lah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's really very hard to, you know, pick bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Was it very hard for you?
No.
I mean, especially you have so many friends. Was it?
No. Okay, I have a lot of friends, but who I consider like close friends, right?
Yeah.
Not that many, so it wasn't hard for me to pick.
Yeah, I mean the overall experience for me was really good because your friends are also quite crazy lah.
Yeah, my friends are special.
Yeah, so I mean it was not hard. It was not difficult to really hang out with them. Even like my my co-partner, my co-MC, right? We met once before the wedding itself. Then we rehearsed once over Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I find like, the collaboration on the day itself, it went okay. Yeah, it went well.
I was quite surprised how smoothly the whole MCing thing
too,
went.
yeah.
So it was very funny because you were my kind of like English and Chinese MC, and then Gabriel was just English.
Yeah.
But I think so actually MC, right, is one of the roles that you can hire people to do. But I really wanted to have my friends do it because it was a lot more like like 亲密 啦, that kind of feeling, right?
They're close.
So I had one of my friends, she did do hire external.
Okay.
And so I got to see like the difference between like you hire external and you have your friends do. For external, definitely is your friends can like just sit down and then they park lah.
Yeah.
Which is nice for them also. But I think having your friends do, then they know you, and then the banter, it become a lot more specific. It doesn't become so generic like in you're hosting a game show.
Yes.
Because I did feel a little bit like my friend's one was it's like you 主持人, then you have that kind of like game show
host,
kind of like when it came to the what's that, bingo, then like choose a number, then it's like you know who go and run, right? So I think it was a very different feeling.
Yeah, because I guess like Gabriel know you in UK, right? From UK, then
No, I know Gabriel from secondary school.
Oh, right, secondary school.
Yeah, that's why Gabriel know everybody also. So all my friends that day, most of my friends that day from secondary school.
Yeah, then like during the MC itself, we can add in our own experience with you, like how we get to know you, this and that. So makes it more there's a personal touch to it, right?
Yeah, it's a personal touch that make it very sweet lah, and very memorable, I think, for
even the
everyone.
MC, like it was very memorable for me. Even though I mean, we were okay getting up and down the stage, it was really like, it was fun for us.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was like my first time as well, and we get to see like, I get to see everyone from a different, angle. Last time, like, you were always like on the table, but this time around, I can see like the bride and the groom like marching from, from another perspective. Different. Yeah, so
I guess so. I never
nice.
really thought of that. I think for me, I also wanted to be part of like a wedding party. I've always wanted to be part of a wedding party because I think feeling involved and being involved and like being part of your very good friend's special day, it does feel very nice lah. That it's like, I can help you. So okay, will you do it again?
Bridesmaid?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will.
But what is your criteria? What is your criteria for helping a person?
Honestly, I got no criteria. I mean, as long as, because honestly, right, I was a bit shocked when you asked me, because I wouldn't have expected that. Like, I didn't really expected that. Like, if friends from maybe like I grew up with, like, like how you and YY and Wenli, right? Ying and Wenli. Yeah, so okay, that kind, like, okay, it's expected. Like, you all grew up together, you all are, okay, I'm not saying expected lah, but it's more like,
I didn't have to ask them. They told me they were going to be.
They will want to be your bridesmaid. But for me, like, when you approach and you ask me, right, I was like, wow, really? Like really, you're gonna consider me? So yeah, that was like, wow, it was quite special for me lah. Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
Because not everybody will want, I mean, for bridesmaid, right? I mean, you definitely have a criteria, this and that. Yeah, so I thought like, wow, it was quite nice to be asked to be a bridesmaid. Yeah.
Okay, so actually one of my friends, she was a bridesmaid for a girl that she hardly know.
Oh, I heard so much about that.
Yeah, so that's why I asked you, like, would you be okay being a bridesmaid for any, I wouldn't say anyone lah, but people who maybe you are not very close to. So like maybe those kind of friend that you really 1年见一次, right? You know those kind when you have class gathering, then you meet.
Yeah. No, then I don't think I will want to be like their bridesmaid, because it's firstly like you won't know what they want,
Yeah.
Then secondly, I would think like, am I just there to like make up the numbers?
Yeah.
And I won't know like her other friends, this and that,
You feel very weird, right?
Yeah, I feel out of place. Definitely,
I think
for
I
sure.
I also would feel kind of like,
Yeah.
why
you invite me? Yeah, why you ask
no,
me?
and I maybe a bit bad for saying this, but then you feel like I got other thing to do there. Then you think like, actually, am I even going to your wedding? I haven't think about whether I want to go to your wedding. Then you ask me go be your bridesmaid. I kind of like,
yeah.
okay. So another thing that I think nowadays, right, a lot of people do is they have it's no longer like just bridesmaids. It's like maybe like if you have a good guy friend, then you will ask them to also be part of your bridal party. Same for the guys, like if there's somebody who maybe the girl that they are very close friends with, then they will ask, are you okay with that?
Yeah, of course. Like if we are already so close, right? Then that's okay, right?
Are you okay with your husband doing that?
Yeah, I mean if they grow up together, then it's
actually I expected you to say that. Like I think some people really mind. So actually, for me, I also don't mind. I also asked my husband whether he wanted to ask his friend to his close female friend to be part of like his party lah. But this person didn't even come. So but didn't come for because this person doesn't live in Singapore.
Okay.
So but I mean I would have been okay with it. But I think there are some people who are a bit more particular, or like I think sometimes it doesn't look good to other people. And I mean on your wedding day, sometimes you don't want people to be saying shit about you. You won't be like, why got like this person, like you always have this type of like you might have this type of like rumors kind of thing. But I think for us, I don't care lah.
Yeah.
You also don't care lah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so I don't think you know this, right? Because like for the bachelorette's party, I was tasked to be the planner, right? Because I'm more into the fun kind of thing. So we actually had a whole list of things. Like you really had to ask, like, because everybody will have different interests, right? So and different like budget. So with that, right, we came up with like all sorts of things. We had like USS, like Universal Studio, then really all sorts of things like picnic, like from like cheap things to like really expensive like activities lah. Then
which was the most expensive? USS Actually, this rock tough thing, so in the end we did that, right?
Yeah.
That was quite expensive, right?
Yeah. That wasn't cheap.
More expensive than USS tickets.
Okay, so initially we all had a budget of 150 each. So we were like, okay, that day we're not going to let Celine pay everything lah, anything at all. So we're going to like chip in everything. Then we were like, okay, so what activity is okay within our budget, and then we can also have a high tea session. So we wanted to have like food and activity Then so we really had a lot of things in mind. We wanted to do something that none of us tried before also. So it will be like a bit fun. Yeah. Then and more personalized. We get to bring home something that we do on your bachelorette's party.
Oh, that's so sweet. Actually, that was quite fun. I was totally not expecting. I don't know what I was expecting actually.
Then after that we went to a pub, right?
Yeah. I think it was very fun because two of my other bridesmaids, right? After that they said they wanted to do it again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and then in JB have. So I said, oh, actually JB have can go and try and do
and
that.
it's much cheaper.
I don't know if it's cheaper. Do you know for sure that it's cheaper?
Okay, so I've seen before it's cheaper in the sense like you can, for the price that we paid for, right, we can have a bigger art piece.
Okay.
Because they charge by like diameter by diameter. So the bigger the art piece, the more expensive it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that was quite fun. Then we even walked around. That day we saw Mr. Lee Kuan Yew.
No, Lee Hsien Loong. Lee Kuan Yew is dead. She doesn't know. She saw Lee Kuan Yew.
Sis. Yeah, sorry. We saw Lee Hsien Loong. Yeah. Wow. When we woke up from the workshop,
we should
right?
have already asked him to take picture. Wasted. Never mind. It was a sign. We somehow just walk around and we just walk into him.
Yeah, no, we saw a lot of like police car, like
Yeah,
people looking very sus, right?
We thought got something wrong.
Yeah, we thought something happened, because there were like police car, like vehicles, like motorbikes.
Then got big crowd.
Yeah, then we were like, oh my god, like what happened? Then he was just like, at the ordering machine there.
Yeah. Okay, so I think for bridesmaid, I think always got like the question of expenses.
Right.
Yeah, so there's always this debate that I always see on TikTok lah, whether the bride should pay for the bridesmaid's dress or not.
Okay.
What do you think?
Whether the bride should pay for the bridesmaid.
Yeah, dress.
I think it really boils down to like how the individual like bride, whether they can even like, if they can afford it, then okay lah, like, you know, don't make it like so stress for everybody. Then, but if it's me, yeah, if I want to standardize like, you know, a theme or a color, right, then if that's what I want, right, I would pay for my bridesmaid lah. Yeah, but I mean a dress also 不会贵到哪里去, right?
But I think no, but I also personally think that if you want it to be a specific dress, then the bride should pay for it.
Yeah.
I feel like bridesmaid's dress, you really only wear one time. You won't wear it again. Very, very unlikely. Because bridesmaid's dress, I realized bridesmaid's dress really look like bridesmaid's dress.
Got that
Got that
pattern
look
lah,
one.
that
Yeah,
they
you
look
cannot
lah,
wear it on a date because it looks like a bridesmaid's dress. You just, people look at it only. Yeah, that one cannot. I wouldn't say like it's 贵到哪里去. It's because all this money, right, also it's really a lot. I mean, so for all of the dress, right, it's like $75
each, yeah.
So that's not cheap also.
Yeah, true.
But if I really feel like it's something that I wanted, then just pay for it. Just suck it up and pay. Or if not, be okay with having people wear whatever they have and just be happy with it.
True. But yeah, but because if you want like photo to turn out nice, you want the color to, you know, really coordinate with like your backdrop
but
and
I'm
all,
just
then
saying who is responsible then for the payment. Because I think it becomes a very like touchy subject afterwards, like especially if you don't offer to pay, then you're kind of like, should I ask for payment, should I not? Because $75 is really quite a lot lah.
Yeah,
for a dress that you will never wear again,
unless you wear it for other weddings or whatnot, right? But it's
unless
also
you
so
sell
rare
on Carousel.
But then that dress holds some meaning to you as well, like as a bridesmaid you wore that, then
so I that's something I think. Okay, so let's talk about like bridezillas. Okay, so bridezillas, right, generally are brides who get very, very obsessed with their wedding.
Yeah.
And then they start making everybody very annoyed. I think, okay, so one of my friends, right, she did tell me, this girl, she was turning into quite a bridezilla because she said every time that they met up, she'll be talking about like her wedding, like, should I wear this dress, or, you know, should I do this? And there was like nothing else that she could focus on apart from her wedding. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you ever experience like people like that?
For me personally, no. Yeah, no, not really. Yeah, I thought you were pretty chill, like, actually. I mean, maybe on the surface, like, you know.
I didn't have high expectation. I don't have too high expectation of other people, I guess. But I can imagine what happened if like your friends started to become like a bridezilla. Will you distance yourself from them?
As a bridesmaid or as like a friend?
Okay, so now like let's say at my wedding, right, and then I really like quite obsessively like text you and be like, do you think I should do this? And then you are like, I am working, can you don't keep texting me every 10 minutes about something? That kind of feeling. Do you think you will, I don't know, will you have just like tahan until the end, or will you just be like, stop being friends?
If it's me, right,
will you have said something?
No. Because I would really just tahan all the way until the wedding.
Then after the wedding, you'll just say what? Actually, I think we need to take a break from each other.
No lah, I mean like maybe like if like, you know, the bride usually will ask, oh, like, so how's like everything, like, you know, after the wedding they will, you know, when I guess after wedding brides still meet up with their friends, right? Then they are more of their normal self already. You know, the wedding is over. Then we will talk about the wedding, right, usually.
Yeah.
So then maybe like when they ask like, you know, to share experience and all, maybe if it's not too much, then I would like maybe just share with her and whatnot. But then leading up to the wedding, because as a bride they are already very stressed, you know, we can try to understand.
So considerate. Yeah. Actually, I think for my good friends, right, I will also just tahan.
Yeah, and already I mean, as a bridesmaid, you already know, because the criteria will be like, I know you, you know, you are very close to me already, so you will have no like my attitude, my temper, or this and that. I will try to, you know, make your load or your, you know, burden lesser in that sense, and not give you any more troubles really.
I think for me it was quite a interesting situation. So like I said, right, a lot of my friends got married last year. 2 of my bridesmaids got married in such close timing as me. And one of them, she was also planning a big wedding. So one of them was just a ROM, so I wasn't even there. But the other one was a significant wedding. And being a bridesmaid to your bridesmaid at the same time is quite a funny thing actually, because then I felt at that point in time, right, I didn't want to be involved in anybody else's wedding. Which is very selfish of me to say because obviously she was also part of my wedding, but so I still did it. It's just that at that time I really didn't have the feels, because you are like looking at more wedding things, like more photo shoots, more dresses for other people at the same time when you're looking for yourself. And the thing is, once you start doing that, then you start to compare this one nicer or that one nicer. Wow, I tell you, it's something that I just never expected.
Yeah.
It's really something I never expected. But I still tell myself that is one of my best friends. So no matter how much I didn't want to, like, because it's very tiring, it's really very tiring. Doing the planning for yourself, very tiring already. Then at the same time, you still do for other people, right?
Yeah.
For her, I'm sure it's the same. So it's like, we still just like, okay, of course we are like, she's my best friend, so just go and do it.
Yes.
Yeah, but I hope next time if I ever be a bridesmaid again, I think I would be very happy to be more involved and like, go for the fittings. I never actually went for my friend's fitting.
Yeah.
That's because she tell me quite late. So I already planned to go to JB that day. I didn't buy the ticket then. So she literally told me 2 days before. Then I said, hey bro, I didn't buy the ticket to go already. So cannot. I booked the Airbnb, so cannot.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be more involved in the planning. Actually, she also didn't really have a bachelorette party. So all these type of things like I never really do before lah. So it's something that I'm like, hopefully next time we can do. Yeah, I think for me, the bachelorette party, because these are all my friends, right? So it's like special for me. But I think to attend somebody else's bachelorette, you won't have the same feeling because different group of friends, really.
Definitely.
Yeah. So will you have it?
Bachelorette's party?
Yeah.
For sure. That's like the last night, I mean, your last singlehood or...
Some people don't want Okay, so that is it for today's episode on Bridesmaid. So if you have been a bridesmaid, you can let us know your experience. Just rate it. Okay, like rate it like 1 to 10 or something. What would you rate that experience?
Wow, I rated 9-10.
Oh,
yes,
great. Okay.
9-10. It was really a good experience, like, honestly.
Okay, we will see you next time then.
Alright.
Bye!